What's up, guys? Say this here. I'm gonna hit you with some politics, bro, but some real politics, There's bear voting going on, election, go do your thing. I give up on a lot of that shit. Now, I know. They're gonna say, bro, it don't make sense because if you got opinions, you gotta vote. Your vote matters. Bro, I look around me, right? I've been living in the same spot 2009, 2008. Every time I voted, ain't nothing really changed in my day-to-day life. And the last time something really impacted my life was when they legalized weed. Other than that, that's about it. I'm being dead ass with you guys. Quality of life, shit's been going downhill for a minute. I want to talk about this shit, bro. It's called the carbon tax, right? For me, fam, what that means, I don't own a business or none of that shit. But for me, what it means is this. The gas prices, right? So carbon tax probably adds about maybe 12 to about 19 cents per liter that you fill up, right? Now, some of y'all gonna be like, yeah, but that's not a lot though. It's whatever, Do you guys know how many people live check to check? You'd be surprised. A lot of people right now are be like, well, yeah, bro, but I ain't on minimum wage. I don't know check to check. Do you know how many people are mortgage or what it's called, house poor? If you're house poor, you basically live in check to check. And a lot of you in that situation. A lot of you people don't understand that you could be making $100K a year, but because of your lifestyle, because of what you do, you don't got savings. You live check to check. All right? So I want you to keep this shit in mind. For the people who are literally on minimum wage, right? This is where it's going to really hurt. It's going to hit. Some people live in a situation where they're check to check. The single moms, shout out all y'all. Happens to a lot of y'all. Deadbeat dad, shit happens. Or the hustling dad, he got to do what he got to do, big family, all that shit, right? Y'all don't understand how deep this shit can go. Because some of y'all politicians don't. Y'all came from money. And sometimes, bro, I'll be like, yo, I have a degree in economics. I understand, I took economic development. I understand some things, right? But people like me, bro, we don't make it to the office. No, we don't make it to the office. Because we're too radical. So I'm going to hit you with this example. We got a dude. Let's just say it's me, for example. I'm working a job, doing my thing. Carbon tax comes in. I'm like, fuck. Life's getting more expensive. Budget ties in. Alright? I can't keep up with the fucking fluctuating prices, especially if I got a premium whip and I just fucked myself. Alright? I wanted a premium whip. I wanted the car of my dreams. But now I'm like, fuck, bro. Gas is so expensive, bro. Costs $120 every full tank. $110 every full tank. I ain't driving no little ass Honda Civic. You know what I'm trying to say? Whose fault is that? Alright, y'all can say, well, bro, if you can't afford the gas, you should have got a cheaper car. Chill with that. Alright? Just bear with me. So I got this whip. I'm driving. Carbon tax hits. Shit all across the board goes up in prices. Transport trucks, they use gas. Airplanes, they use gas. The carbon tax isn't simply just a little gas thing. Now, I hope you guys really understand that, right? And to offset such a tax, such a thing, is every liter, guys. Well, what do? Companies put the cost on us. So me and you end up paying even more for random stuff. Groceries, gas, travel, whatever it is. So life gets more expensive. So now I'm filling up more at the gas tanks or the gas stations. I'm paying more out of pocket for groceries because, it costs money to transport. Flights are more expensive. All this stuff's more expensive. So now I catch myself at a thing, right? I'm like, damn, bro, what can I do here? All right, you know what? I'm going to be responsible and I'm going to sell my car and just take the bus to save money. Okay? Now keep in mind everything else was fine before this. So I sell my whip. Now I'm taking a bus. Right? This is what you should do. But here's the thing, fam. Me doing this now adds an extra hour or two every day to my commute. Me doing this now takes an extra hour or two away from my kids, from my family. Do you see how there's severe implications with all this shit that's going on? If I sell my whip, that means a longer commute time, which means less time from my family. And who's to blame for that shit? This is called social dynamics. It's a little bit like social engineering, but a lot of you politicians need to upgrade your fucking game. You need to upgrade your game, because I think some of you don't really understand what it is to live life. See, you have a privileged mindset, and I hate that word privilege, but I say that because you don't think of what other people are actually going through. Now, I'm not in this situation, but I dead ass know at least minimum this has happened to someone in this city. So now you have a single mom who had to sell her whip because she couldn't afford the gas. So she sold her whip, now she's on the bus. Now her kids are at home, maybe alone more, whatever it is. They're alone with no supervision for an extra hour or two. Their mom can't help them grow up, can't cook them food. So now the kids are always eating fast food. They're always eating microwave shit. And now what? They continue the life of poverty. If a man's like me in the ghetto, this shit actually happens. Do you understand that shit? And now their son's gonna get a little bit overweight. Now their sons might go to the streets because now they have no one watching them. Now their sons might join a gang because their mom ain't home to check them. They ain't doing their homework. They're doing dumb stuff. That's how deep politics can really get. And when you guys make, when you guys make rules, when you even think of a plan, understand how social dynamics work and stop thinking about it as oh yeah, this is a middle class thing. I'm a middle class dude, so it can't possibly affect minimum wage people. Stop that shit. This is a society. This isn't a fucking just one class fucking politics. This is called society. If I do some hectic shit, it's gonna affect the 1%. All right, the 1% is gonna do some next level shit. It's gonna cut a whole bunch of jobs for the minimum wage people. It works both fucking ways, guys. The carbon tax is a good idea for the environment. But what would you rather have, fam? A quality of life around for all of us, better educate people, force companies to, do good stuff because their people are educated. People use their minds and they pay with their money. That's a much more feasible way. Because when you tax the government or whatever it is, they just put the cost onto us. This inflation shit is getting out of hand. That's another thing I want to talk to you guys about. This month alone, inflation was 4%. In 1 month, 4%. You're literally losing money by keeping it in your bank. So to every bank out there with their slime savings rate, you're not doing your job, because the bank's job is to protect my money. Some of y'all gonna be like, well, we protect it from theft. You're not protecting it against inflation. I'm literally losing money by having it with you. So fix up to CIBC, RBC, TD, Scotiabank, Tangerine, whatever wasteman bank you're with. If I put my money in your bank, I expect it to not be losing money or not be losing value at the very least. Banks are one of the most profitable companies in the world. So it don't make really a lot of sense if I'm giving you my money and I hold it with you guys and you guys go invest it, because it's what you do, right? You go invest my money, make a whole bunch of money with my money, giving you only a little bit of, the profits. But if I just have a savings account, it ain't even worth it. So fix up. Next thing, This whole gentrification process has taught me, bro. I'm going to ask the city of Toronto, because I'm from Toronto. Stop trying to be a tourist city. Shut down. Literally just shut down the tourist, whatever agenda y'all have. Because y'all be getting in so much foreign money, and the foreign money is good. You know, I know FDI, I have an economics degree. Foreign money is nice. But the foreign money is going only to the government and corporations. The man's out here like me, the Toronto people. Hold on. Let me do a code switch, right? The people of Toronto who are actually struggling, and you know, the environments that we're dealing with, we're not getting any of those funds. None of that money. So I'm going to ask you guys nicely. Shut down the tourist industry. The quality of life is going down across the board for every Torontonian. You became a city that is known, but now you became a city that the people can't even raise a kid, a real family with a real opportunity in. And no one wants to raise a kid when house prices are going up to $2 million, $1.5 million. A condo is like $400K minimum now in some areas, $500K minimum. But you're still paying a minimum wage and not a livable wage. Why? I ain't raising my kid here. I love this city. This brings me to my second thing though. Who makes this city? This is all the corporations out there. Is it the people that make the city? The government that makes the city? Well, it's the people and the culture, fam. It's the people and the culture. Some of y'all gonna be like, bro, that doesn't make sense. Well, if every Toronto artist, if every Toronto man suddenly just moved away to a new location, I have another video about that shit, right? A new location. Who's gonna be here? Who's gonna be here? Or are you just gonna have random people coming here? Okay, then you're just gonna turn into every other city. The people that make Toronto are the people that make Toronto. And I want you guys to stop trying to kick us out of our own city. This bullshit got to stop. And I know some of y'all be stepping up your game. Some of y'all is finally realizing what's going on. But this starts with the tourist fucking sector. Just slap this shit out of the way. Another agenda, fam. Conservatives. You lost us the 407. When are you ever going to get it back? Come on. Like, real shit. We gave it away because we needed money. We're getting that money back now, right? So let's try to get the 407 back, right? The government is such a prideful fucking theater. Has it ever occurred to someone in the government that, alright, let's say a politician fucked up. Alright guys, we fucked up. We don't have enough fucking money. So we got to sell something. We're going to raise a public city fundraiser, a public city gala, a public city whatever. And we're going to have people from Toronto come in, billionaires, philanthropists, to try to help us because we fucked up. And we want to get the 407 back. Because I don't like having people sit in traffic for an hour during rush hour to get nowhere. And then an hour back home to get nowhere. Economics goes deep. Congestion in the city costs our city so much money. You wouldn't believe it. So let's do the cost analysis of all the congestion in the city, all the trucks that have to wait for loads, all the crap. And let's see how much the 407 costs for us to get it fully back to make it public. Any party that says, yo, we're going to get the 407 back, I'll vote for you. I wish I could run for office. My name is Sadist, leader of the Realist Party. Realist Party. But like I said, mans like me, we don't end up in office. Probably end up dead in the streets or some stupid shit that we're on. So please, someone who actually cares about politics, take what I'm telling you and use it. Social engineering and social dynamics are at play. Thank you.